Hello everyone, we are group 2 and today we are going to introduce you the character strings displayed by the main characters in the movie, The Bridge of Madison County. The objective of our task is to apply the theoretical framework of 24 character strings to analyze in depth the strings and the traits displayed by the two protagonists in the movie in their emotional choices and inner transformation. The Bridge of Madison County is a film about the emotions and choices between Francisca, a married housewife, and Robert, a photographer, who meet each other for 4 days. Although the plot is concise, the character's heart is complex and highly psychological tense, which is very suitable for analysis from the perspective of a character strings. The theoretical basis of our group is the VIA character strings framework in positive psychology. This theory, proposed by psychologist Martin Seligman and others, emphasizes that people should focus on their positive traits to promote happiness and self-actualization. In this framework, there are a total of 24 character strings, which belong to the six core virtues. Among them, courage includes authenticity, bravery, persistence, and zest. Humanity includes kindness, love, and social intelligence. Justice includes leadership, fairness, and teamwork. Temperance contains forgiveness, modesty, prudence, and self regulation. Transcendence contains the application of beauty and excellence, gratitude, hope, humor, and religiousness. These character traits are reflected in many literary and film works. In today's report, we will focus on the analysis of two protagonists. By analyzing their character strings, we hope to understand how these strings affect their behavior, decision making, and inner struggles in relationships. The speech will start from the personality changes of Francisca before and after, then to the personality characters of Robert, and finally integrate the theme of the plot and make a reflection summary. Next, we invite Ma Wenxiao to introduce Francisca's character strings in detail in the first half of the story.
Hello everyone, my name is Ma Wenxiao. Today I'd like to talk about Francisca, the female lead in Bridge of Madison County and who she was before she met Robert. Francisca is not a dramatic woman. She is quiet, gentle, and seems very calm, but behind this silence there is a heart full of emotion and hidden desire. Francisca is an Italian immigrant. She married an American farmer and lives in a small town. Her daily life is simple and repetitive: cooking, cleaning, and taking care of children. Her husband is kind but not romantic. Her children are busy with their own lives. She is needed but not be seen. In the film, we often see her in the kitchen or looking out the window. The camera shows her far from away, as if she is trapped in her own house. Her clothes are plain and her hair never changes. But Francisca was not always like this. When she was young, she lived in Naples. She loved art, literature, and music. She had dreams, but after moving to America, her dreams slowly faded. She stopped asking herself what she wanted. She became a mother, wife, but not herself. Still, many things of her real self remain. She listened to classical music, she took care of flowers in the garden, she looked at art books with deep focus. That moment showed that her emotion world is still alive. Before meeting Robert, Jessica is a woman who had her true self and lives in a role that others expect from her, but deep inside she is still alive, emotional, thoughtful, and waiting for to be seen. She is not just a lonely woman, she is waiting, not simply waiting for love, but for understanding. She wants to be seen, to be heard, to feel alive again. This stage of Jessica's life is the key to understand her later emotional change. Her silence, loneliness, and sensitivity are the foundation of the strong feeling that rise after she meets robots. And that part is for my partners.
Hello everyone, my name is Huang Jinwen and I'd like to talk about the Francisca's character stresses after her encounter with robot. We through the four aspects. First is self-reflection. Francisca's 4 day with the robot sparked deep introspection, revealing that her life had long been driven by duty rather than her true desires. The next is curiosity. Francisca's curiosity about Robert and his world awakens a long surprised part of her true self. Next is love. Their deep and genuine love awakened a long surprised yearning in Francisca, one she felt deeply but feared to pursue. The finally is a social intelligence. She understands that true love involves, but not just affection, but also responsibility, restraint, and the willingness to sacrifice for others. Okay, the next part is analysis of the physiological process leading to her final choice. Francisca is faced with a difficult choice: follow her heart and run away with Robert in pursuit of the true love and freedom, or stick to her family and continue to play the role of devoted wife and mother. From her initial emotional awakening, she begins to struggle internally and then choose self-sacrifice and matures. This journal is a clear reflection of her inner thoughts. So that's all my presentation.
I want to do the Robert Kincaid personality analysis. Robert Kincaid has a complex personality with many sides. He is adventurous, creative, kind, funny, and strong-willed. As a traveling photographer, his love for new experiences and the love beautiful things helps Francisca discover her hidden feelings and artistic side. He understands her deeply and listens without judging. He light-hearted jokes erase awkward moments, and his positive outlook comforts her in hard times. Though he values freedom, he shows wisdom by honoring Francisca's family duties, finding balance between love and what's right. His art mixing photos, poems, and deep thoughts shows his beliefs in staying true to oneself in a world that often values money over meaning. In the end, Robert's qualities match what psychology says makes people happy and fulfilled, providing how imagination, understanding, and doing the right things can create powerful bonds and help people grow. The next part is the influence of the robot's personality on Francisca's emotions and self-protection. Robert Kincaid changes Francisca's life in deep ways, helping her move from feeling trapped to find herself. His loving actions and artistic way of seeing the world wake up feelings she had buried for years. When she compares her to a wild leopard riding a complex tale, he shows her she's more than just a wife and mother. She's her own person with artistic feelings. Their relationships makes her face the struggle between what she wants and what she must do, helping her grow as a person. When she chooses to stay with her family, it's not because she doesn't love Robert, but because she's found a way to accept both her desires and her responsibilities. Because of Robert, Francisca changes from someone who felt stuck to someone who truly knows and accepts herself. The last part is the character summary of the Robert Kincaid. Robert Kincaid has many good qualities, made him deeply attractive and meaningful person. His special way of being shaped by both his unique life choice and his effect on Francisca. Their short but powerful relationship helped Francisca discover her hidden feelings and see herself in a new way. Though her love story ended, it changes Francisca forever, helping her understand life more deeply. This shows how good personal qualities can help people grow emotionally and mentally, and how people can inspire important changes in each other's lives.
Hello everyone, my name is Chu Yaoyue and I will talk about love, plot development, and character strength. In The Bridge of Madison County, Francesca and Robert meet by chance. In only 4 days, they build a strong and real connection. Their love is not crazy or sudden. It grows slowly through small things like cooking and talking. And Francesca shows love but also uses judgment and self-control. She cares of Robert but also thinks about her family. Robert is honest and kind. He respects Francesca's feelings and gives her freedom. Their love is strong because it's based on respect, not just passion. And for this part, themes deepening love, choice, and sacrifice. In this film, love is shown as more than just following feelings. And Francesca loves Robert, but she chose her family. She gives up her own happiness to protect her children and husband, and Robert accepts her decision. He does not force her or get angry. This shows real love is putting others before yourself. The story teaches us that true love is about care, respect, and sacrifice, even if it means letting go.
Afternoon, I'm Meiji from Group 2. Now I'm to present about which the manifestation for the creator personality strength. And for the first one attribute about that the biggest of the Madison County which surely explore the transformative power of the love through the Passenger Johnson also for the Robert Kinchat like who brief but profound the connection street the deep emotional strength and the Passenger also is embodying the love, loyalty and the self-security like which choosing her families over the personality like personal happiness and also his integrities and also for vulnerability also highlight the quiet strength in her choice like Robert is a compassionate and also for read travel also show that is authenticity and also for emotional counter like is offer the unconditionally love without the pressure and their relationship also reflects the essence of the government's human connection is one build of the model respect freedom also for understanding so together they also like show that how the love can shape the identity also for the moral decisions and even it can't be fully realized. And for the next slide, I will sharing about our group reflection, which how the personality strength is affect our life decisions. For first one, actually, we talk about the group reflection for our discussion already highlights how the personality strength like the loyalty, understandability, also for emotional culture, which improve our life decisions like particularly in the relationship. And Francisca tries to stay with her families like reflects the self-reflective root in her value, while the Robert's identity is foster deep emotional connection. Our group also like found that the true love is involved for both patients, also for the satisfying, also for the meaningful connection don't lie on the durations, but also which focus on the emotional deep, and also for the authenticity and the emotional current. They are included and are important for counters for the human both they can shift one of the initiative long after the connection end. And the last one I will present about which the extension which the inspiration also for practical value the movie bring us which this movie actually is offer the practical life reason like which the beyond the romance and also beyond the focus on the mindfulness, emotional maturity also for value driven choice and also the Robert deep present also is true that how the mindful attentions like follows meaningful connections and their story which really love like goodbye show that it's true sometimes means letting go and also the acceptance that the emotional bond can be destroyed beyond the physical present like last their decisions like the Passion's decisions is to stay with her families is also highlight the importance of the aligning life decisions with the core values and reporting that is with the commitment offer outweigh the like our dream in shaping our fulfilled life. And this our picture that is like watching the movie then this our screenshot Thank you for watching our video. We're from group 2, so that's all for our group. Thank you.